Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to StarShatter. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
It's 422.
Oh God. Well, Trippy's dead.
Is that what all the coughing is about?
Trippy's dead. We don't.
No. You're not supposed to die. Yet.
You shouldn't die, but apparently Trippy's dead. So.
Oh no.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Trippy.
I'm excited for this episode.
I feel like.
Aren't you
I have
guys?
a feeling it's going to be quite the explosive time.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be great. Tonight's going to be freaking awesome. I am really excited from our last session. Dude, all the stuff that we found, all of the things and the hidden stuff, and then there's a missile silo that we didn't know was there. I'm stupid excited for this. Trippy and I healed a guy and wasted some of our med packs, so he ain't dead, which is good. But so I'm really glad about that. Supposedly there's some secret squirrel dudes that we got to track down, and then my character wants to help this town out. I want to go explore the abandoned ancient ship, but my character, Elogene Olgan, being the honorable guy that he is, wants to make sure that the town is safe first. Stupid Elogene.
Yeah.
I'd slap the hell out of him if he was in front of me right now. I just slapped it
Weak.
right upside the head. Hey guys, how you been?
Same old.
All right.
Good
Yeah.
to you.
Been all right.
A little on the tired side, but I'm ready to play some more StarShatter.
Awesome.
Oh, this will wake you up.
No, it should wake you up.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, do we want to have Black Knight give us the recap and then get into it? Just balls deep into StarShatter?
Yes.
Balls deep.
Ooh.
Balls deep. Let's go.
Going in raw.
Yeah, you could use something.
What?
I don't know. But
I think all of us are just a little bit weird tonight. We're just like, you know what? It's fine.
yeah, I was talking about I was just mentioning ninjas just a minute ago. So yeah. We can all agree we're a bit weird tonight. So yeah.
I'm good with it.
It's the perfect night for some weird role playing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
Hey, that's what I said to my
So-
wife. Anyway.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, I went, maybe that's not the best thing to say.
You really should. You know, what did Joker say in the Black? Poor choice of words.
Funny, I think I called
Yes,
Trippy out on
indeed.
that last night.
Yeah, I totally made that mistake last night. Let's not go to that. Let's just go to the recap.
Yeah, let's get to the recap.
All right.
Hey, Black Knight, what did we do last game?
Oh, so last game you managed to avert a number of nasty calamities, which you most probably would have died from
That's
nasty Tazaran neurotoxins had you not removed, disarmed / disintegrated that neurotoxin bomb, which
and that was
Altered
definitely thanks to Tuck and
and
Othar.
Tuck found. Yeah. So this was part of the presence which that Tazaran Special Ops team, the beach team, we passed cloaked through the village, unnoticed, unheard, and sabotaged everything that to screw up in this tiny village and almost killed the sheriff. But you kind of averted the death toll and probably yourselves. by removing the bombs, disarming them. I think Toro even recovered one of them, if I'm not correct.
Yeah,
I'm not
he
wrong.
recovered one of the stealth bombs.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tuck outright disintegrated with his disruptor the neurotoxin because he didn't want to risk it. That was a smart move. And then you followed that already vanished trail from the cloaks of the Zaran commandos, and it led to the cliffs. And you discovered that they had most probably used special equipment to climb it so as to not be seen and not heard. Gravity belts, grab belts to fly up. And then you went up the cliff while you inspect the turrets and the defensive turrets of the village, while your captain and Roro went to the medical bay of the village to try and help revive the sheriff, who is still unconscious. They made significant gains, even though they kind of wasted, I think, 2 med packs. Was it 2 med sprays?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
Major gains
But-
were worth it, though.
But it was worth it because you kind of helped the old lady who was trouble synthesizing.
Old Nelly.
Yeah,
Old Nelly. We've known about Old
since-
Nelly for a while now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she, thanks to your help, she was able to kind of improve upon the salve she was making to heal some of his wounds, some of the sheriff's wounds, water wounds on the skin from the explosion of the bomb that the Zaran commandos planted. And while you were successful in doing that, Captain Elgin extracted additional information from the old woman, who is quite old.
She was sweet. I would not.
It was very sweet.
I would not call her an
Very
old
old.
bat the way that, that
No,
I call
no.
the old bats from my homeworld. They are.
On your homeworld, you have old and young bats. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So you
Well,
kind of took
Bunch
the
of fucking
information
Karens
from
is what
her,
they are. A bunch of fucking Karens.
but Zeteri Karens, which is even worse.
Dysentery Karen.
Oh man.
So you,
Karens are attacking.
Karens are attacking.
it's
We need to do a
The-
side
these
story
are-
one night where we just stumble into an army of Karens. Just side story, doesn't matter. Just yeah.
armed Karens.
Oh my
or
God.
unarmed Karens?
And they all
Roro
want
gets
to
Do like
speak to the
the-
manager. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get us.
No, they don't have to speak to the manager because they have already kidnapped the manager.
Oh fuck! So we got to go get the manager back.
That sounds like a great quest.
That sounds like
So-
a great.
The last
this
thing,
quest.
the last thing was that you asked a number of questions, and Nelly recollected exactly how that crater where she found that mysterious alien shuttle looked like, and then reconfigured the sensor array of the village, and you were able to pinpoint the crater. Plus, after they checked all the turrets and they were sure Tuck and Alter, they checked the turrets, the defensive turrets of the village, which keep the fucking pirates at bay, which you realize that without these turrets, the pirates would have kind of used their ship, finished the job. And they located hidden torpedo silos, which is houses one of these big torpedoes. These Terran wonder weapons. It's not a small torpedo. It's the size of an ICBM. It's designed to shoot ships in outer space in like close orbit of the planet. It's a offensive/defensive weapon, and your scans did not detect it because it's laced with stealth composites.
Yeah, that was weird because we've done 2 scans of the area. We did a half. Our most recent scan to discover the shuttle crater was half of the planetoid. Yeah. And then on top of that, we also did another scan, then obviously scanned over the area that was more localized to discover all the stealth bombs, and we still didn't see this missile crater.
Yeah, because it wasn't just planted by some Tazaran commandos. It was built by fucking Terrans.
Well, what the fuck? The hell was that? Sable, you there?
Should we?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. There's just a noise in the background. I wasn't sure if you were talking. So
that was that. I kind of took note later. Took note of the read all of your roleplay in text that you did during the game. And I made a note about additional roleplay experience, and I'll add it after the end of this session to what other gains you make today. So there were a couple of things which you guys asked me in DMs in between the games. One of the more important things was the salvage, because thanks to your prudence and sneakiness, you kind of thwarted that stealth attack, the pirate stealth attack, and they were forced to retreat. And you have a bunch of salvage on your hands, which can be used. Vehicle salvage, which can be used to build stuff or repair stuff, or it doesn't matter, like whatever you choose. And some of you asked me, so I'm just quickly I'm going to give you a couple of pointers, since this is the first time you're playing this. So most of you have different crafting skills. Your captain can build starships and design starships and build the systems, the starship systems. And your grenadier can build bombs, of course, grenades and such. He can even build torpedoes, etc., etc. And your biker can craft and repair vehicles. So, knowing this, and I think I gave you the values of the loot of the still smoldering pile of salvage, which was up until I think a couple of hours. It was a bunch of slobbering and anticipating easy victory cloaked pirates attached to their two stealthy, very stealthy and quite well cloaked skimmers, scars. Excuse me. Which you kind of obliterated.
Hey, all I did was tell. I just transmitted a simple message. Look in the rocks. These stealth people are coming up at you. Defend yourselves. The town did the work for themselves. All we did was communicate the information to them, and the town took them to task. So The dice kind of fell where they did. Didn't you have to do 7 rolls for that to figure out how all that played out?
Yes, but I got to do the 7 rolls. If
I told a
you
fun
haven't-
ghost story.
If you didn't,
Right. Was great.
do anything, I wouldn't have had to do the rolls. And while you were sleeping, after this day was over, this current day, which is already almost over, you might have been rudely awoken by a pirate's gun in your face or something else.
Yeah, but like also we're not going to be rudely awakened by pirates because we kind of fucked them in the ass.
Yes, precisely.
All right.
That's you doing your fucking job.
Yeah.
You're being paid to fuck pirates. You're killing them and you're taking their loot.
Well, hopefully they don't charge
That's
too much.
Well, I mean, you're going to
let's
get
not get into that.
you're gonna get bounties for them. Oh, by the way, Altered, did he roll about that?
Did I roll about what?
Did you roll about the possible bounties for these pirates?
Oh, I did
Slavers?
not actually. What role would that be?
Well, that would be since you're. Let me check. Since you're a space biker, it should be even an easier
Rolling for pirates.
thing. Let me see. Oh yeah, and your space biker can also craft weapons.
I can craft ammo, weapons, and vehicles.
You're not just like super skilled in them. It's you can do it, but you haven't like you've not trained.
Othard
too-
isn't the
too
sharpest tool in the shed, so he's working at a bit of a disadvantage.
I don't know.
much.
Dude.
Othard is the tool
Othard clubs the fuck out of pirates with a sword real good.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
That's what I'm known for.
So
Oh god.
knowledge. No, it's it should be a plain character check. You authored that should be 20 plus your current level and your intelligence modifier.
And my what modifier?
Intelligence modifier.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and roll an intelligence roll, then add my level.
Oh, come on! Does he have a hero point?
Plus-
Does he have a hero point? Can he?
I think you used it. I'm not
Damn
sure.
it!
You should
and no-
you should keep
Yeah.
track of this.
So plus
I
another
think-
3 for my level, that's 5.
I don't
Still
keep track of
pretty
this.
bad.
It's still not enough. So basically, what you know as a bounty hunter, because your character is a bounty hunter, you are positive that these scumbags they have bounties. It's impossible for fucking slimy pirates or slavers in this case to not have bounties, but you have no fucking idea who placed those bounties or how to you're at a miss. Probably what you do, what your character would do, is to call that person, the guy. Yeah, you
Only
would
I knew
call
where
the
this-
guy. Yeah, if you had a link, if you were on another colony which has a net link, you would call the guy and would ask him about the bounties. So you have no idea what the bounties are.
Dude,
You're just
Is there anything?
sure that they have bounties.
Is there
It
anything?
doesn't help that I've been swarmed by children.
Well, yeah. You're also. Well, no, you're not swarmed by children anymore. You're up on top of the. You're up on top with. Because God, is there anything
Yeah, I think we
can...
can start there.
Dude, these are space pirates that sell children to be eaten by greedy people. Like, I would really love to know if we could get some money off of killing these pricks.
Yes, you can.
Is there
You,
any...
get that
you
one
were.
right away?
I think you were told about that. You were told even before.
No, but like, I want to know if
Um,
they've got bounties, so that way we can make some money.
Well, we were already hired to kill them. We can just take their details and maybe a couple heads, and then double check the bounties when we get back. Easy peasy.
In StarShatter, you don't need to take heads. You need to take scans.
Oh, so we can scan them and...
Yeah.
Yeah, scan the body, and that's it. And
not-
that's why
myself.
when you go to get paid bounty, you bring like scan data. You just give them data crystal, and they check. And if the data is not tampered to it, if you're not some swindler and you're just claiming that you've killed a certain criminal or whatnot, you'll get the money. In most cases, the bounties, like for the, of course, which it is completely logical, your character would know because you're as a spaceship captain. You probably met bounty hunters or dealt with them, or probably even you had some bounty paid to you after killing a pirate or whatever, and you know that the higher guys, they get bigger bounties. Of course, like a pirate captain will pay much higher bounty than some like normal pirate. Yeah, this is what you know. So what are you guys going to do now?
I think we should start with Othard and Tuck getting Gene and Robo up to the silo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they just have to take the elevator, so...
Royce, I think you're either muted or your mic is...
No, my bad. I did mute the microphone real quick. I need to make sure that we're live on Rumble. Sorry, I'm still doing streamer shit.
Back end stuff.
Yeah,
no
back
worries.
end stuff. I apologize. Okay, so me as a player, I think we need to prioritize salvage and then prioritize getting into this missile silo and seeing what's going on with the missile silo. But
Yep.
I mean, do we meet up first, or do we just want to talk over comms? Or I don't know. I think Othard and Tuck, we left off with you guys, right? I think you guys were the last conversation going on.
Yep. You could have us, unironically, we could, like, as you guys are coming to the missile silo, you could have me and Othard look for the entrance.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, honestly. Let me, all right. Well, all right, so first of all, I think it's very important that we check out this silo. The fact that it avoided 2 of our scans definitely tells me that something's up with it. However, we also have a lot of salvage we need to grab, and we also have pirates we have to deal with, and we also have these stealth motherfuckers that came into this town and tried to blow it up. So, what are we going after first, gentlemen?
You should probably go after the scrap first, then worry about the silo.
Who? What?
It's a Terran silo. It's yours.
Who?
Well,
Which of us is closest to the scrap? Personally, I'd like to send Tuck over to the scrap and someone to help, depending. And then obviously we need to have somebody also scout out to find the entrance to the missile silo and figure out how to get in there. I think dividing...
I'll go with Tuck to go get the salvage from the scrap. Why don't you go meet up with Othard and find the entrance to the silo?
Well, how much scrap is there? Are you two? I mean, not to be a mean captain here, but Are you sure
Uh,
that the smaller
I-
the
I think we could just get I'm pretty sure we could just get like a. What is it? One of those like. Like a dolly, and we can
like
just load it up.
dolly or sled or yeah, anything that you
Yeah.
guys can do, I think. Tuck, your scanning ability to find anything that would prioritize spaceship, starship, explosive, weaponry, anything that we can use. Anything that we can use, I think is fantastic. And Roro, I also think that you're a good choice as well, looking for any sort of armament. Because, well, I think we're whether it's today or tomorrow, we're definitely going to have a fight in front of us, and it's probably not a bad idea to send you two.
We can never have enough grenades.
Can you look for more than just grenades, please?
Aye, grenades, man. Grenades. That's all we need is grenades.
Don't
Trust me,
don't,
grenades.
don't worry. I'll be the one looking for
I
everything
appreciate-
else.
Tuck, just do me a favor. Please try not to get stuck in anything.
No promises.
I-
No promises. Apparently, that's a thing I've been doing. So, it wasn't a habit. It seems to be a habit now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna be blunt and say no promises.
All right. Othard, what do you say? You and I team up for a little bit and try to find the entrance to this missile silo?
That's probably not the worst idea. I have some experience with scouting out myself. Probably not as much as Tuck anyway, but I know a thing or two.
All right. Well, let's get to it, gentlemen. How far away from, because we're still in the town and these guys are, how far away are we to meeting up with these guys, Black Knight? Because I know it was a while. I know it was a decent walk for.
Well, they walked for like about 20 minutes or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean they walked for longer to reach the furthest end of the canyon, and then they walked back because they had to use the elevator. So you could use one of the closest elevators, the ones that Mary used, and get up there. And since she's with you still, she can show you, and then you will walk on top of the cannon walls and reach that the place they found the silo.
Will that be a faster route then? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do that.
That would
I'm
be,
down. I'm down to do that.
Yeah. And as far as the salvage goes, you since it was like a direct hit and also critical hit, you wouldn't be finding any explosives.
Probably not, but
They kind of exploded, but you would be finding plenty of different metals and bent parts stuff which can be used with your skills and nano printer assembly units which vehicle garage. And that place is equipped. It can be utilized to either repair vehicles or build new vehicles, and even
I don't know.
small.
Black Knight, you might have to speak up a little more when you get quiet. The microphone seems to cut out. That's all. So
yeah, you can use this place and then build whatever you want. So this is, by the way, the salvage numbers I gave you. It's not it's not small by any much, especially the vehicle salvage plus all the remains, like the pirate remains, the pirates themselves, all of their mangled gear, etc., etc. This can be remade into weapons, armor, whatever. One.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess Othard and I have to search for this silo entrance if it's not so open. So, do I need to roll to search for that?
Would that be a
Or-
spot check or something?
I'm not sure you need a roll to search since Mary is with you. So just ask
that's
her.
right. Yeah, Mary is with us. I better write that down because I keep forgetting about that.
I'm gonna make a note of that too, since I'm joining back up with L. Eugene.
Keep forgetting Mary is with us, and I can't forget that Mary is with us. Okay. So, Mary, I have a question for you, little lass. Do you have any idea what this silo is? Do you, or happen to know where the door for it is?
He looks at you and blinks a couple of times. He goes, yes, I know. This is one of the offensive weapons that we have, but the torpedo is damaged. It was a sort of a motion on the planetoid. It kind of like shook violently, and she kind of she shrugs and she says, "I wouldn't call it an earthquake because we're not on Earth, but it was a quake." And so, well, it happened before our parents went away. They began the repairs, but it wasn't. I mean, they had to go. So the repairs are halfway finished, and she shows you. She projects an image from her PDA, and you see that big torpedo. It's like it's nice. It's a nice thing. It's like one of the older models, Mark II, Mark II Valkyrie torpedo, but it's really nice. I mean, she says, and it's programmable. It's stealth tech. It's not actually invisible, but sensors. I mean, it's hard to pick it up.
Hey.
And of course, she says it has a nuclear payload. It's designed to take down starships.
So, how fast would you say that it is? Is it fast enough? Is it fast enough that they would be able to react to it, or is it fast enough that they would have no idea that it's about to hit?
It's she says, well, the idea is that they wouldn't be able to see it on their sensors, and by the time they actually visually see it, it's too late, because it's when that warhead detonates, and she makes like a couple of hand motions, like shaping a large blast radius of in space, because in space you don't have like mushroom clouds, but vertical explosions. The first time this silo was used was before I was born, and they shot down another ship. This time it was like wasn't slavers, it was some like rogue Tazarans. And they didn't see anything on their sensors. They were completely surprised, and the torpedo detonated so close to their hull that I mean, she says almost nothing. It was almost nothing left of them. Just tiny bits. It
Right.
wasn't even worth it to go out in space and collect debris. It's like,
I just had a thought. Because we got two guys out scavenging salvage, and then we've got. Or did they already scavenge the salvage? Because I see you put the vehicle salvage and the item salvage down below.
they know how much is it.
Okay.
If they want to drag this somewhere, they could try that to drag it to carry it. The best place would be next to the garage, where the actual nano printer assembly is, where you can actually make parts with the scrap, reform the scrap into parts. So yeah,
And
and she shows you the one of the entrances to the silo. She can't launch it. You can't launch it from here, but this is like a maintenance shaft through which you can reach and enter the silo and like enact repairs or do something else.
I'm guessing I'm right next to her whenever she's saying this.
Yep.
Are there any other entrances into the silo, or is it just the one?
She says, "Well, yes, there is one other entrance, but it's for when the silo actually launches the missile, the torpedo. Then you can use that other entrance to load another torpedo in it, but we don't have another torpedo. That's the last one. It's quite expensive. It costs like a few thousand credits." Because of the stealth composite materials.
Maintenance entrance sounds like it would probably be the best option right now.
All right.
I don't
So
disagree. I don't disagree at all.
he says like, well, I was about to tell you about the silos, but we didn't have much time. With all of those bombs you found and disarmed and that other stuff happening.
How old is Mary again? I think she's 8, right? If I remember correctly.
She's 9.
She's 9. She's 9. That's right. Yeah, 'cause she's a child sniper trying to. Okay. So,
Well, that she's pretty normal for most Terrans. That's
right.
usual stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it's not like they cannot doing normal child stuff like play and study and whatever. But when someone is trying to enslave you and sell you to become somebody's dinner, for example, in this case, you're not going to play around with dolls.
No, absolutely not. So no, I
Yeah,
just wanted
you're
to
actually
remember. I knew she
forced-
was a kid. I just
Yeah.
didn't know how. I
Yeah.
just couldn't quite remember how young she was. So nope, that's fine.
I mean, she doesn't know how to fix the torpedo. She just knows what her parents told her, and she's just telling you because you're hired to do that.
Yep.
To protect them from.
All right.
It's like, you know.
So I am going to radio to Tuck and wait. Are Tuck and Roro off with the salvage right now? They're not with us, right?
yeah, I was gonna ask, what do we gotta roll to like both of us drag the salvage back to the garage?
They have a graph trolley, which is like a pallet trolley, but on a graph sled, and you have like this very simple, almost primitive, like sort of a basket, and you just pile the bigger parts of salvage, like the vehicle salvage there, and you just pull the trolley And since it's already like it's you know where it is, you know where the garage is. It's not that far. It will probably take you a few hours to drag all of the shit there
All right.
because it's a lot of stuff.
So I am not a fan of. I'm not a fan of going into this missile silo or even going into the maintenance hatch, just because I got bad feelings, man, about going into a missile silo without the full party. Othard, maybe you and I, to help speed up the process, let's get your space bike and help with the salvage, maybe. Is that
I think that's probably the best idea.
all right. Oh, hey,
I believe
maybe I
that
should
my
say
bike
that.
can carry some salvage.
Maybe I should say that in character. Othard, instead of going inside of this silo where our potentially stealthy little fucker friends went, maybe we should go help the guys with the salvage, and then we'll come back with a full party and put ourselves in less of a precarious situation, if you know what I mean.
I know precisely what you mean. We should all do this together.
No, absolutely. All right. Well, what do you say we fire up that bike of yours, get over there, and help the boyos bring back the spoils of war?
I say it's time to burn some rubber. We ride.
I need a motorcycle noise. It's so great. All right. Yeah. So
Someone do that.
I need
not
a
gonna do that
motorcycle
myself.
noise. So will obviously us using his space bike, will that speed up the process of gathering the salvage instead of?
Well, yes, it will speed up the process. And since he will be there to pick stuff up, and large mech, a small mech, don't forget, never forget. It's gonna be significantly faster, quicker. So these big parts, they can like these big pieces of salvage can be used either to build vehicles or repair vehicles or whatnot. And the smaller pieces, of course, are to repair or build items like weapons, armor, or. So Mary shows you. She shows you the data that she has on the torpedo, Mark II Valkyr torpedo. It's not surprisingly, it's built in Germany. It's designed. It's somewhat older version torpedo. It's made just for this, not only for this kind of underground silo, but also for big ships, for larger ships, starships, and it's specifically designed to destroy other spaceships with overwhelming firepower. So it's not something that the Zentari would use. You as a Zentari captain would know. You would probably never, your people would never use this. But you see that it's an ingenious ordinance and quite powerful. You see the percentage of repairs that they made. Probably if you work, because you have a grenadier who is a specialist in this this kind of thing. If you work together, you could probably repair the torpedo in maybe a day.
Okay, and we're one day into an 8-day mission, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and the days are what, 36 hours long?
Yep.
Okay, so we're 36 hours into, or well, not quite 36 hours. Like, have we hit the full day yet, or?
It was early evening, so yeah, it's still early evening. It has like a few hours more. and
Okay.
then-
Okay. So would you say like 30 hours then? We're 30 hours into the first 36? Maybe. I'm just mathing here. I'm mathing because I really want to get to this.
Evening of the first day.
Yeah, we're at the ending.
Yeah,
of-
it's yeah.
No, I really want to get to the downed dysentery ship, and I want to try to repair that thing and have my mind is made up on that. So I'm mathing
Need
really
the
hard.
ship.
Huh?
We need the ship.
Well, this mission is to help us get a ship, but we could have a smaller shuttle that we deploy from said larger ship. And we could leave the large ship in orbit, and we could repair the dysentery ship to descend
Exactly.
into the planet. That's what I'm thinking. And I really...
By the way, it's not the size of let's see the standard Star Trek sized shuttle.
It's not the size; it's how you use it.
It's a much bigger ship. It has wings, atmospheric wings. It has a small cargo bay. Well, you can say that it's this shuttle is probably the size of the Millennium Falcon, maybe even a bit bigger.
Okay.
And that can
That's the way
fit,
we're
I
going.
believe,
You
in
can
the...
stuff a tank. You can stuff a fucking tank in the cargo bay.
Yeah. No, we need this. We need this shuttle up and running. And then here's what I'm thinking too. If the shuttle is up and running, our 8-day time limit doesn't matter anymore. Because our 8-day time limit is predicated on the shuttle coming back to like pick us up, right? Because of what we paid for the ferry. But if we've got our own ship that can kind of travel on its own, we might we might be in a better situation. I'm not saying that's how it works out perfectly, but the at least we're not stranded if we want to explore and really go balls deep into the planetoid that we're in.
All right, so what's going on right now? We have the whole crew's grabbing all the salvage and bringing it to the garage.
We're grabbing salvage. Captain
nighttime by the time
Elogene
this is
Olgan
over.
is sneaking off into the woods to take a leak. If I was not discreet about that, I apologize. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys
transition.
talk amongst yourself. Talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
Those jittery and their wine.
Yes, that's that's one of their probably the strongest. So what you could do if you want to speed things up, but you'll be tired after that, is to roll strength checks and try to carry more stuff and quicker.
All right, time
fact
to roll
that
a
you-
strength check.
The fact that you have your group has a fucking Asgardian is quite
Not great, but not terrible at the same time.
well.
so
13
13.
is excellent. That's an excellent strength check. Roro, you pick stuff up, and let's say that you're still looking for grenades. Like you still have this hopeful, enthusiastic drive to. They're like somehow the 25mm railgun shells missed some pirate's belt, and there has to be some grenades, but unfortunately, you
Out of
just find some.
curiosity, would there be a way that I could use a drive check instead of strength?
Good.
Perhaps.
You could, yeah, if you're driving the bike, but the problem is that the bike. This is a large bike. This is a bike that only Asgardians can.
1 second.
It's built for Asgardians.
Yeah. What about maybe driving the? Also, sorry about the background noise. They're vacuuming.
Yep.
How
That's
about
funny.
could I use athletics instead then?
What did I miss?
I'm just
could,
trying to get a
yes.
better roll than my strength check because that's going to be
could.
terrible.
You could. You'll just run instead of carrying heavier load. You'll just run. Yeah, that's adequate. And one more strength check from your captain.
I need to do a strength check.
And-
Okay, sorry, I completely.
Yes.
I'm out.
And we will call the first day on your planet side.
We're pumping iron to move over salvage.
Oh,
Try and
okay,
work
I
it
see what you're saying.
faster.
Yeah. Okay, strength check. Damn it.
Okay, that's normal. So yeah, before you assume that you could move all of this and like sort it in different piles of different size salvage pieces before nightfall, and you actually do it successfully, and you are like tired but not super tired. You have plenty of food, you have water, you have you do not sustain any injuries, you don't drop anything on your feet. You avoid damaging your hands on like the hot, still smoldering parts of the salvage. Of course, you dump the corpses, the pieces of the parts of flavors in the colonies. Have like a small automatic fertilizer machine.
By the way, did we get the
Did we
scans
just wood
before we?
chipper these child selling motherfuckers? Because if you tell me
Yes.
right now we wood chippered their asses and just use their corpses to fertilize the fields, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Feet
that's-
first.
that's
Well,
the
they're
usual
dead,
thing.
so I guess it doesn't.
That's the usual thing that the Terrans do. When some
yeah.
some fucker comes and then she's like, yeah, we're going to enslave you and sell your kids to whoever. Like that. Oh yeah, come here, come.
You make
Yeah,
great
we have
fertilizer.
this.
great
Yeah,
fertilizer.
it's of
Really
course
do.
it's mixed with shit. And
Good.
there is a small piggery here on in the
Strangely
colony.
enough,
So
the shit has more value to it.
It does. It does. God, I hate these fucking pirates. God, I hate them, dude. I really, really hate these guys.
they are still useful even in death.
Yeah.
So theoretically, if you had a ship, you could load it with all that salvage and sell it somewhere if you wanted,
See, that's what I'm
It's-
saying,
it's-
guys.
or use the salvage to repair that alien shuttle.
That's also what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you could rest for the night. You could.
How long is
Organize
rest on
your-
this planet? Do we still?
The night is 12-hourish. It's between 12 and 13 hours it depends, because the planetoid it doesn't rotate in the it kind of
Yeah.
wobbles.
Yeah.
It's not ideally a round circle and etc. So
So
gotta do
do we
watch.
sleep for that, or do we still sleep for like 8?
well, you could sleep for 10 maybe. I don't know.
What's
It's
a full
your
rest? What is
decision.
a full rest? Yeah, but I don't know. What do you guys
The
think?
full rest is let's see, for the
Because
smaller races.
I think
like,
the idea is
the
we're trying
rabbits.
to rest up to where we heal, but also not
Yeah.
lose any time.
Exactly.
I'm healed. I've
So
got
you
my
could
my
ideally-
HP and everything is max right now. But
Ideally, you could rest for 9 hours.
ideally,
That would
we
be
could rest
perfect.
for 9 hours. I think that's a good thing, because if we get into, I don't know, what do you guys think? I think that because if we don't rest, I really don't want to get like a debuff or something. that's just like, well, you're really tired, so you actually have a -2 to a roll. Like, I don't know.
Well, I think
I would like
resting is
to.
going to be kind of important because if we're going
Fatigue
into the
is a
tribal
thing.
next, we're going to do battle. I'm assuming we want to be rested before going to splunking into a missile silo.
Yeah, so I vote for resting personally.
Sparrow's tired.
I
Sparrow's a
took a
hamster.
laser
Sparrow's
beam
using
to
that.
the face. I wouldn't mind resting it off a little
Oh,
bit.
that's right, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't entirely comfortable, that.
Yeah, I took
Well-
a particle beam to the face.
All right, well, gentlemen, I think we did quite a good job getting all that salvage. Tuck, you didn't get stuck in anything. That was great.
Good job,
Thumbs
Tuck.
up.
But I do think that it is time to turn in for the night.
Reed, I am tuckered out.
All right.
You still
all
in
right,
my
so-
line.
Aye, well, get tucked in and we'll hit it first thing in the morning.
I feel like we're doing that on purpose now.
Well, you know, they say life and time is like a gigantic river, and you're in your boat, you just gotta row, row, row your way forward.
Okay. Well, you know what? I don't give a tuck. I'm going to bed.
The puns! The puns! I'm giving you extra experience for that.
Here, let me tuck you in.
Okay. Yeah. And Captain, do not forget to use your sleepy mask.
Oh, yeah, I've got the sleepy mask, but I also have to remember to take the sleepy mask off. How do I use the sleepy mask? Do I just say I'm using it, or is there a specific role?
You just say you're using it.
Okay, I'm using the sleepy mask. Where did I save? Oh, that's right. I saved it in my backpack. And then I have to remember to take it off because if I don't, like, I'm blind. So, yeah, we're going in for a full rest. Sweet.
Okay, so what the colonists do is they have shifts, and they run scans. And since the scanning equipment has been recalibrated and fixed by Chuck, it operates much better. And ideally, they have like some of the kids are pulling patrols and they are looking around because no one is only using scanners to maintain security. Yeah, they can be everything can be fooled, but you know what I'm talking about. So. You could say that some of you pull a shift or two, guard shift, which a guard shift is 2 hours.
Right.
In the remaining night time, so just to help to be around and help the kids and the old people.
I'm down.
And since the night is 12 hours, you'll sleep full 9. You have a couple of hours which you can split them between yourselves. Take maybe 2 or 3 shifts. Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I will. No, I'm down. I'm down to do the shift. Gentlemen, I think it might be a good idea if we maybe help them this evening if we want to go on shifts. Who'd like? How many shifts are there? Are there 4 shifts? Or are there 2 shifts? Or 3 shifts? How many? I mean, realistic.
Well-
I mean, between the 4 of us, it'd be 8 hours out of 9 hours or out of, I guess, technically like 11 hours of sleeping, right? Or well, we're gonna sleep
Yeah.
for 9, so it would be 11
Yeah,
hours.
you
total.
can, like I said, each of you can pull 1 shift, 1 to
Okay.
2 hour shift, and
Okay.
you'll have plenty of time to sleep.
Alright.
It's like enough.
Well, Othard, I think you should probably get some shut eye first because, well, you took a shot to the eye.
I was about to suggest the exact same thing myself.
All right.
Ugh.
Roro, Tuck, are either of you on the first shift, or would you like me to take it?
I think you should take it since you suggested it.
Yeah, I kind of
Okay.
figured.
I'll
there'd be
take some of the. I believe I got. Let me check my bag here. Do I got those?
Oh shit! I take my
No.
I take my sleeping mask off. I take my sleeping mask off. Fuck! I gotta because I said I put it on. Shit! I gotta remember that. I do take the sleeping mask off because I remember if I leave it on, it screws with me bad.
Just for role playing purposes, I'm a loud snorer.
Right. All right.
Your snore resembles the rumble of your motorcycle.
I'll take probably one of the middle shifts then.
All right. Well, I'll catch you. I'll catch you gents later. See you tomorrow. Get some good rest, and we'll tag out here in just a few hours. And I walk wherever we're sleeping, and I go and I meet up with one of the children patrolling, and yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so they have 4 or 5 patrols, and you on your planet, because it's a much peaceful place. Although culturally it's kind of falling apart, and the kids are doing bullshit. It's like compared to, I mean, you're not like your peers, but the adults on your planet are less capable of surviving on their own than these children that you are.
You know, I have to give it to you little ones. Where I come from, even people who are older than me aren't as capable of you as you are. And I have to commend you, your spirits, for where you live and for being as young as you are quite high. And I do feel a little bit of sadness in my heart that you are not able to enjoy your childhood the way that I think a child should. But it also makes me happy to see that you are surviving and thriving.
So, you could use, I don't know, maybe a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy check. All right.
That would boost their morale.
Oh shit, where's
Since
diplomacy? It's gonna be under skills. Diplomacy check, right. Whisper to GM. No, don't whisper to GM. Why? Why is it all right? Diplomacy check. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
Well, that's great.
Great.
The kids, they're quite uplifted by your words, and yes. One of the kids is like, well, sir, it's I've done little as of yet. I've only shot 3 random criminals, and the rest of the kids of his group is there. Like, yes, like last year, like some random gangsters came here and proceeded to explain how our village is now theirs, and we are going to pay them protection money and tax and stuff. And then, of course, we shot them. That was that day. We kind of got a couple of pistols, which we later sold to the store owner for some pocket money. So that was nice. It's and one of the kids inspired by your words, he says like, yeah, it's these slavers, they're not that different than these Randu youngsters. They just get like better gadgets, armor, and spaceships. They're just like bigger baddies. We and they nod, all of them say, yeah, we just have to shoot a bit like more, a few more times to kill them. It's the same. They kind of you see that some of their stress is gone.
What do you guys have? You guys have hearts bigger than most, and courage that I think I haven't seen in a lot of people. I'm glad to have met you all.
One of them asks you about your planet. Asks about like what let's see, what did you do as a kid, like what games did you have, and he shows you that they have like a couple of different games on their PDAs which they can play, and it's it's a virtual game, one of their like most famous games, where they hide digital um, items around the village, and they go look for them using their PDAs. It's like what was that specific game? Scavenger hunt. Yeah, something like that. But it's they since they don't leave the village because it's dangerous now.
Black
Otherwise,
Knight, do
they
me a
would
favor.
have.
Black Knight, do me a favor. I need you to check the group chat in Gilded real quick. I'm literally doing this on the fly, so I just need to know if I can roll with that name.
Name?
So, yeah, just let me know if you see that. And I just want to make sure that you're okay with that as a Desentry name.
Yes, you can.
You are okay. Okay, I just want to make sure. I sounds a little similar to what my friend Harazzo and I used to do. He's quite the energetic. He's quite the energetic little fucker. But no, Harazzo and I used to like to pretend that we were. You see, on my planet, the matriarchs are the one that actually rule, and they're the ones who usually kind of control all the money and things. And the men, don't get me wrong, we're not useless by any stretch of the imagination, but going out and venturing across the stars isn't something that you see. And so Horazzi, I used to tell me, Eugene, your dad's the captain. So you be the captain, and I'll hide the treasure, and then you go and you find the treasure, Eugene. Oh, God, I tell you what, the worst one that Harazza ever did is he decided to hide the treasure into this old crone's house. Oh my God, she was right pissed. Oh, she chased us out. She come out in her fucking knickers and chased us out with a stick. Oh, boy. Oh, my mother wouldn't let me hear the end of it for a week. Hey, but then shortly after that, we weren't allowed to see Harazza anymore. his mom told him that he had to shape up and start contributing to the family business. He got too busy. Oh, he was a good friend.
It's they are entertained by your story. They in their turn, one of them points at the distance where the farms are and says, "Yes, we kind of, and most of the time we kind of help with the farm work." And another kid says, "And then when no one is looking, we can ride the pigs." And they giggle. It's like,
Well, that sounds like a good time.
and the first boy says like a few years ago, I was able to ride one of the pigs for a good 5 minutes, and
Get out of here.
like, the
5
first
minutes?
boy-
No.
The first boy says like, "No, 5 minutes. Stop this. It was more like 2." And they kind of chuckle for a bit. It's like, yeah, sure. It's like, yeah, you know what pigs are. It's like you're not. Eugene knows what what they look like and how they smell. It's like, yeah, pigs are bacon, and bacon is delicious. Oh,
Am I still resting
let's
during this
see.
time?
Yeah, let's see. I will roll. The 100. Okay, so roll me 1d100. Royce.
Me?
Yep.
Why? What did I do?
No, nothing. Let's see what the universe will do.
I've never rolled a good
Roll 20 will
D100.
do.
I've
You get a
never
one,
rolled a
Does
I'll
the
good
universe
D100.
like you, Royce?
Get a 1. Come on, 1.
No, fuck off. Come
You don't
on!
know. You have no idea what I rolled. So, it's uneventful. It's uneventful until it's eventful. And one of the kids points at some light in the sky, which is, it's not in space. It's a strange glow, which one of the kids says, "Oh, not again!" And the first boy that you directly spoke to, and he showed you his game on the PDA, says, "Ah, so yes. Now you guys see that I'm not crazy, and the UGOs are real." He's
And-
quite proud.
And the water reel?
Unidentified glowing objects, and you see that it's a small thing. It's a small thing. It's like it's probably, well, it's small because it's far away, but it's probably something maybe caused by maybe some the magnetosphere of the planetoid. But like your character is almost sure that it's some unnatural phenomena. It's not something dangerous, but you can't be sure. You could, let's see, what kind of role would you be?
Let me see. I don't remember what I can even roll to check this.
So,
I don't think I have.
you
Wisdom?
You could-
Intelligence?
you could roll a character check to see if your character has ever heard or he knows about this. So this
Yeah,
is your
a character check.
this is D20 plus your character level plus your intelligence modifier.
Sure. So a D20
Just-
plus my
it's-
character level, which is a 3, plus my intelligence modifier, which is a 2. So D20 plus 5. Is that right? Yeah, because my mod... No. Intelligence. Sorry. Yeah, 2. And then I should be a level 3, right? Are we level 3? Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're level 3.
Okay. So just I'll roll. Yeah. All right. Let's go to advanced dice roller. We'll do a D20 plus 5. Oh, fuck off.
You are mesmerized by this phenomena, and the more you look at it, I mean, what kind of gadgets do you have? Do you have goggles, some kind of goggles, or
I
can
don't know
scanner?
if I have the goggles.
Oh.
I have the hands. No, I don't think.
If you have a hand scanner, you can also perform a image
Yeah, let me look here. Nope, that's
identification
my backpack here.
studying check.
I do.
It could be really rude and wake up Tuck and have him
No, he needs
bust
to
out the
sleep.
sniper.
No, it's just like it's some strange light, like, which is so far away. If it was like, it doesn't act like a starship.
Mm-mm. I don't have a
It's
scanner. I
just-
don't have any of that. I don't have goggles, a scanner, anything. I don't.
Well,
have...
just roll a spot check then.
Spot check. Spot check.
And the kids, they use their PDAs to take photos, to take holo slides of this, and it kind of vanishes. And
Thank God.
yeah, nice.
Fuck.
So you look
That's
at it,
much better.
it definitely doesn't look at all like a spaceship. It's just like a faint glow in the sky.
Oh,
It's not actually like aurora borealis, but it's yellowish and elliptical, at times spherical. But you perfectly remember exactly what place would that glow be on the map of the planetoid, because you have like visual line of sight, so it's not on the like the other part of the planetoid. So you have like, you can correlate the sighting with your map, and it's let me tell you. So it comes from the over the, you saw it over the back end of the canyon where the farms are.
I go and
And
investigate.
It's away. It will probably take you maybe a couple of days to get there by
Stop
foot.
giving me side quests. I hate having too many side quests. Damn it.
You spotted it,
I know, but like, I want to go see it. I want to.
and the kid.
I need to be like Nemo. I can't see a butt in the sky and not touch it. I need to touch the butt. And now you
The
gave me
kid
a glowing
says-
spherical butt.
The kid says, "Well, I always told you guys that I saw it, and I saw it 6 times already, and everybody was laughing at me." And he like grins, is like, "Who's laughing now?" And everyone is like, "Shit, Yuji also real."
alien side quest. I love it.
I saw the butt.
It's like
much
Elgin
more-
is not. I mean, Elgin has seen like a whole kind of
Elgin is an
variation,
alien.
variation of alien shit in space, like all sorts of natural phenomena. To him, he's like, "Ooh, I'm seeing ball lightning. Ooh, I'm seeing aurora borealis. Ooh, I'm seeing something that like, ooh, this is a meteor, or yeah, sure, it's swamp gas. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, swamp gas my ass. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. That's not what I'm thinking at all. I'm staring at it, and the little kid's like, "See." So the little kid, here's what Ella Jean was thinking. Well, you happened to tell all of your friends that you saw something, and they all disbelieved you. And now that we're all seeing it with you, I think it's only right that I go see what it is, and then we can brag to your friends even further that you discovered something special. So I tell you what, little one, you say this shows up quite frequently. I want your
He
friends.
says,
I want your friends to know how the awesome thing that you found, because it might just be vintage. And vintage is worth my time.
the kid says, it's like, I saw it last month, and then I saw it 3 months ago, and then I saw it. And he looks at, you see that he made like a list, a hollow file on his PDA, and then he shows you the file with the sightings. And it's pretty much, I mean, the problem that he had was that he couldn't actually, he was so engrossed by the site that he kind of forgot to take slides. And the other thing was that this time, he says, like, this time it stayed for much longer, this glow. Last times it was like for a second or two, and I couldn't raise my PDA to take a whole slide. But now it's like you can you observed it for like 2 minutes.
Interesting.
I'm done.
So how much? So the question is how much longer is my watch?
That's the end of your watch. basically.
Okay.
You can go fart in bed.
All right. And who do I wake up?
I don't know. Who is the
You can wake up Tuck,
I feel
or
like
you can maybe-
waking up Roro's a bad idea because I feel like he's one of those guys that just gets really pissed when you wake him up. But I want to let Othard sleep, and so
It's a shiny thing in the sky. I want to throw a grenade at it.
no shit, right?
Yeah.
Who do I wake up? Well, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna wake up Roro. I like Tuck. He needs to sleep a little more. Roro's insane, but I'm gonna wake up Roro. I shake Roro. Roro. Oi!
I was just having a great dream. This is the worst time to wake me up.
Well, put it away. You've got watch.
Fine. Did anything happen?
Actually, yes.
Really?
Did you finally get it, Black Knight? He got it. He got it. Oh. Sorry. Actually, one of the little ones, one of the soldiers here pointed up and showed us there's a UGO in the sky. Seems to be over the farmland, quite to the south. It'd probably take us quite a while to get there, but something that I might want to investigate. And then, well, they're just sharing stories. Sharing stories of growing up here and the things that they get into. So Don't blow anything up you don't have to. And
Oh, I don't think my grenades will reach a UGO in the sky.
please,
Aliens are safe for now. That's really,
Wait.
really,
Wait.
really weird.
Y-
You sure you weren't on something?
No, Roro, I was not. You know what? All right, I'm going to bed. You just don't blow anything up for the love of God.
Fine.
I throw a pillow on the ground. I lay on the ground. I throw a blanket over my head. Oh, and I put my dragon mask on that Tuck made me, and then I fall asleep.
Have sleeping bags, guys, and
Okay, doke.
you sleep.
So-
You sleep comfy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so
Did you get that joke? It took you a minute, didn't it?
Well, you gotta remember.
He said he was having a good dream, so I told him to put it away and wake his ass up.
So, okay, so let me roll another D100. Ooh, okay. Well, you go out and you take a patrol with another group of kids that with them there are two old people, and it's an old man and an old woman. The old woman is armed with very old submachine gun.
Armed with what? You got to speak
Really-
up a little bit.
A really old submachine gun, which is is probably it's probably it should be something that she's just used to shooting back in the day when she was young, but it's still deadly enough. And the man is armed with a hunting rifle, a railgun hunting rifle, single shot, long range rifle, which is nasty. It's something that Chuck would love to use if he ever went hunting for big game or something like that. So you walk around, you check stuff, you make sure that there aren't any cloaked pirates, or you also make look around for the commandos. And when you walk along the patrol route with them, you kind of you notice something. Roll listen check.
What check?
Listen. Use your ears, bro. You gotta listen.
Yes.
Is this to no? Because this thing does the yes thing. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Mm,
Let's see.
mm.
Okay, so spot then.
Oh fuck.
Do you have a scanner with you, or
No, I don't think Robo has. No, I don't have a scanner.
goggles?
He's got a belt
Goggles?
thing. That.
Anything? Any other gadget that you can use to help you spot?
No.
Scan.
Gotta do spot.
Okay, so spot. So just spot that. So you see a strange creature, which is the size of a cat, maybe a bit smaller than a cat. It's definitely not a cat. It looks it's like a rat. Similar creature, but it has 6 legs and a vicious mouth. and like very big eyes that almost pop out of their sockets.
Yeah.
And it's eating something which looks suspiciously like a ration pack. It's munching the ration pack, and you see it, and it sees you, and it hisses at you. And the one of the humans nearby see like hears the sound, the hissing, and he's like, "Oh shit! What's this? Quickly, someone shoots it before it lays eggs."
So Roro, Roro does one better. He clips off one of the grenades and tosses it right at the feet of this cat thing.
Oh shit, dude, you better roll for that.
Okay. Yeah, you better roll for that.
Okay, regardless.
You'll
Hey, what
see
am I rolling?
happens now. You roll attack with your grenade.
Oh, I don't have the Word document pulled up.
Why don't you have the Word
Usually
doc
it's
pulled up? As I
Because I
don't
forgot about
have
that.
the Word
I think I have it
doc
right here.
pulled up. Hey, look at that, the Word doc. I have it right here. All right. How far away from me is he? How far away is Roro from where we're sleeping?
Well, he's pretty far away.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if he's close enough,
So yeah, you throw the
Don't
bomb,
anger
you
the
throw the
dice.
grenade, roll the damage. You like it falls right like in its face, and the thing kind of you can see it grabbing the grenade
Oh
with
shit!
its two frontal legs, and it hops away a bit away, and you can see a few other creatures like it who they scuffle with it, and they try to take it away, to take the grenade away from it, and they nibble on it, but that's like for a few seconds, and then it detonates, and all of them kind of evaporate because it's boom, and the head of one of these creatures like falls next to you on the ground.
Oh, it hurts.
And one of the kids like stomps on it like, "Fucking was this? Like how did they find their way here again?" And
Holy shit!
one of the old people is like, what did you say?
Well, your grenade goes off, and they're just like, "Holy
And-
shit!"
Guessing
and,
we're temporarily
he's-
woken up by this.
The grandma kind of nudges him and points at his ear like, you must turn your hearing aid. You forgot to switch it on again, Eustace.
Oh fuck! Oh.
And he kind of he has like an earpiece, like a headset, almost like a headset, like a very futuristic headset, and he activates it. He presses a button, a small button, and he's like, so that's why I couldn't hear anything. Okay, thank you, Muriel.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much. There's nothing to hear here.
That's hilarious.
And
I
the
got
kid,
the reference.
the
Is
kid,
there a
the
dog
kid
around
is
anywhere?
the kid says like, I think we should go check the farms and see if there are more of these filthy things, because they kind of like, It takes them 8 hours to mature and start laying eggs, and they can eat everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, let's go there now. I got plenty of grenades to take these guys out.
Look, don't
Yeah.
waste all of our fucking grenades on fucking animals. Obviously,
So-
I'm asleep, so that's
so-
like again. That's I can't like I don't. I'm assuming
I'll
I'll
his
tell you
grenade.
how many.
I'm assuming his
I'll tell
grenade
you how
didn't wake any
many.
of us up, right?
No.
Damn it.
I'll tell you how many you killed. You killed 5 of them.
Jeez.
And there was a sack of eggs which you also destroyed. The sack of eggs was I think about.
Is that what it did just
So-
now, or was that at the? farm?
It just laid them.
Okay.
It just laid them probably a few seconds before you lobbed the grenade.
All right, perfect.
Okay, so you go down the patrol road. They kind of contact others, and they tell them they saw these things. They call them Wazzies.
Aussies.
Yeah, Wazzies. And from their chatter, you understand that these are like pests, very very dangerous pests. They eat, and they multiply, and they eat, and they multiply, and they eat, and they multiply until there is nothing to eat. And they are basically a pest that comes from Tazaran space. That's something that Tazarans try to sabotage Terran colonies with, like deploying this, throwing a few cages full of Wazzies. And their idea is that the Wazzies will eat the crops, eat all the food, and then the people will have to go away, and then the Tazarans will come and take the colonies. It's something that it's super simple. It's insanely simple plot, but you'd be surprised how often it worked. So thankfully, you don't see any more of them, and most of the patrols are looking for these. You hear on the link that they've found like another nest, it, and made sure that there are no more of these. And the problem with these Wazzies is that they are pretty helpless when it comes to predators. If they're almost like a city pest. They can survive in like a farmland, a tended farmland. But if you drop them in the forest, in most cases they like their population will be kept under control by predators. So your patrol otherwise is uneventful. It needs some sleep deprivation.
I'm so proud of that.
What?
This
Actually,
is so
that's
good.
the first time. That's the first time I got to use a grenade. That's the first time Railroad tossed one, actually. So
Yeah, that is the first time you
killed.
tossed one, because the other time you literally used a grenade launcher. But yeah, that's the first
Yep.
time.
And it was
So the first time you take out grenades is because you're killing space prairie dogs? Fuck.
Yes.
Space Road, yeah, something like that.
it's highly successful.
Wazzies are annoying pests after all.
Yes, they are.
All right, so Roro makes his way back to where everyone's sleeping and wakes up Tuck for the next
Okay.
patrol. So
Sweet.
Tuck, get up. It's your turn to take watch.
All
You're
right.
going back to sleep.
All right.
Watch
Let's
out for
take care of
Wazzies.
this. I heard an explosion. The
didn't.
fuck was that?
It was
about?
nothing. No, you didn't. It was a dream. You were dreaming.
It was a dream! Bro, you haven't you didn't hear anything. It was a fucking dream.
You're shit! You were sleeping! Stop being a loud sleeper.
Tuck gently puts a hand on Roro's shoulder. Now, we've both been through this. So long as you tell me, it's fine if you explode a few things, okay?
Okay, I admit it. I blew up some Wazi. Pests. There's pests here. The patrol finished without seeing any others, but keep an eye out. There could be more. You never know. Want a grenade?
Probably would have suggested a gun, but that sounds about right. We'll just keep that from L. Eugene. You did cover up. You did remove the what's it called? The reader, right? You covered that up, right?
I heard explosions. What was going on?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Nothing. Go back to sleep. You're dreaming. Okay. Back to sleep. This is a dream.
Lovely dream.
Clearly a dream. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? If you didn't cover it, I'll take care of it. All right. You just.
Thanks, man. I'm tired.
You're dreaming. I just see a fucking hamster. You're dreaming. It's
Jesus is doing the spirit fingers.
Just imagine that Buzzard is just so baggy-eyed at this point. He's going with it.
He's just like, oh god. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay. All right. So you the kids, they show you where the explosion occurred.
Okay, and
small hole in the ground and bits and pieces of Uzis, which your character being a hunter.
Yep.
You know how fucking annoying these things are. If their population is not controlled, they can quickly. Everything could turn into a pretty nasty situation, especially when it comes to food. And if you know that if when they have no food, nothing to eat, they eat each other. Oh,
good to know.
They are disgusting. They are vile and disgusting, and they stink. Especially to you as a bunny, they fucking stink. You have a sensitive nose.
So what I'll do is I'll just refill that hole and kind of just plat it with a shovel to make sure. Like when L. Eugene wakes up, we don't have an incident.
Everything is fine. You're just dreaming. No, nothing's happened.
The hole's been there.
It wasn't a ghostly location.
You better fucking believe when I wake up, I'm rolling a fucking check to see if I know what the fuck happened. You better believe.
So you better hide it well then. Roll a high check.
High check? Oh, good luck on that. Good luck finding it, buddy. Good luck finding it.
He can find it with the scanner, but it depends if you hide it well.
I don't need a scanner. I'm just gonna roll a check to be like, what the fuck did you do last night? I'm a captain.
Go ahead, look.
I'm a captain. I have an intuitive sense of the shenanigans that my crew gets up to.
You have shenanigans. Shenanigans. Yes, you have shenanigans.
Okay, I want to make that a fucking skill. And only for the meme. Only for the meme. I can only use
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I have a rank in shenanigans.
Right?
All every leader needs.
Oh, God. Shenanigans.
Yes, you have a shenanigans. Yes. Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so great. Okay, sorry.
I'm probably gonna butcher it, but let's see, what was that? Uh, hmm. If you really want, like, for shits and giggles, um, I can when you level up, you can have this as a skill, shenanigans,
No, it's
and you can use it. You can use it like you can use it for roleplay purposes when your party members, when your crew is doing like shit like this.
and that's the only
And you
thing it
can
would
roll
be for. That is
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
thing it would be for, is to just look at my crew and be like, no, I know exactly what you did.
Add it immediately. Add it to your character sheet.
Great.
Fucking shenanigans. And I'm assuming it's just a standard roll. It's not going to have anything like crazy. Well,
If you invest points in it, I don't know.
all right,
It's up
yeah,
to you.
I will add it.
Very
I will add
special
shenanigans down where my Astla is. Oh fuck, that's fucking great. Yeah, shenanigans. God, I cannot fucking believe that.
Yeah.
All right, so shenanigans, and I'm at 0 points with it right now, but I will.
Yeah.
Oh god, what have we done? What have we done to Black Knight's awesome game?
Well, what
More fun?
I can tell you is that always happens. Something
That's
like
awesome.
this always happens.
And I can only use it
last
when you
With
guys
the
are up
dreams
to
and the grenades.
Oh.
Last time I think it was they were training cats. There was a party that they were training cats to plant tiny stealth bombs. And they called them hilarious.
Oh god, that's great.
And it's like super tiny. Well, tiny bombs are just like for distraction. They're not to. Well, they could possibly kill someone if they actually kind of explode under their feet. But otherwise, they're very small, very tiny bombs. Was cats or something? I forgot. I have to look in my notes, but it was another quite similar hilariousness. So yes. Okay, so would you please roll for me D100 see what happens during
I will
your
see
patrol.
what happens.
I just rolled mine. Okay,
76.
so you join
Damn.
another group of kids, and you move around and about, and at some point it was like it's probably close to the end of your shift, your patrol shift.
Mhm.
You think you hear something. Roll a listen check.
All right.
And we'll see what your bunny ears hear.
Make sure I put.
If anyone
What
catches that reference. What does your bunny?
What do your elf eyes see?
Yes.
Okay,
My special eyes.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, there we go. Good, do it.
Okay, so you see you see one of the wazes that is it's probably one of the last wazes. It's climbing up the cliff side, and it's dragging like sack full of eggs. So yeah, you hear it because they make like a super annoying sound when they chew something with their teeth, which is like it's to you as a bunny. It's similar to what someone screeching with their nails over a board,
Chalkboard. Yeah.
chalkboard, yeah. And you see it, and you can like you immediately probably shoot it.
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of weapon you could.
I have a
you could
sniper
either
rifle.
yeah, but like the sniper rifle will hit the Wozzy, and the eggs, no, you won't hit the eggs. But you could.
I assume if
second-
they're up there and I hit it and it drops its egg sac, I assume the eggs would just splat, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I can always go. I can always climb up there and make sure.
Or you
I
could-
don't
or
want
you
to
could
get in
use,
it. I have
or you
a
could
I have a
use the-
grappling hook. It's really easy. I know
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's at, so I can easily get to it. I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't get away.
Okay, so you're going to shoot with the sniper or the disruptor weapon?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot them with the sniper rifle and
Okay.
shoot the
Okay.
main one with the sniper rifle, and then gonna go take care of the eggs.
Okay, okay. All right, so roll a normal ranged attack.
Right.
The damage is enough to destroy, to blast the Wozzy to pieces if you hit it.
Right. Single attack. There we go. Flank. No, I don't think flank. Right. I think that was a critical. Should I roll to confirm?
Yeah.
It's
think you hit it.
yeah. You could roll a confirm if you wish.
All right.
It's just it's slower when we use the character sheet. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I gotta remember to open up the
So-
Word doc next time so I just copy paste.
so yeah, with the Word doc it's quite it's much faster. But what you do, EM in such way that when the bullet, the railgun pellet hits the Wozzy, the chunks that it blows from the rock shatter the X.
Yeah, it
Do
did
you-
16 damage total by the look
Yeah.
by the looks of it.
So you were highly successful. For the rest of your
Confident chuckle.
patrol, like yeah, we you sniff the air, and your ears are alert, but you hear nothing. No more Wozzies. You don't smell them, so it is sure that at least along your patrol route there are none of them left alive. You finish your patrol and you return back to
Which I will wake Othard.
Huh? I was having the most horrifying dream.
Well, no worry. Then it's good that I woke you up because you gotta take care of your watch.
Give me a few moments and I'll be right there. What time is it?
it's a few hours before morning, so
Too early.
Well, we all have to do our job, so, you know.
Oh, you're exactly right. I need some coffee. I just lumber out.
I leave for 5 minutes and you fucking crit a Wazzy.
Yes.
That was
In
nuts.
Shattered the egg sack.
Dude.
That was by the way the last Wazzy, and it was desperately climbing up the cliffside, and it's like carrying the last eggs.
Oh god.
So what all is going on in the camp right now? It sounds like the Wazzy situation has largely been dealt with.
What's up, Black Knight? I think you cut out for a sec.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Why are you laughing? I don't like it when the TM laughs to himself.
So yeah, you grab some coffee, probably from your rations, because they
The bitter stuff. Just how I like it. Just pretty much like chug a whole cup of coffee. Just get into sort of like patrol duty. Checking the perimeter of the place, seeing if anything is looking awry. Seeing if there's any Wazzies.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We lost Black Knight.
No.
Black Knight, you weren't a Wazzy.
Uh-oh.
Those Wazzies.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
it disconnected me automatically.
I need coffee.
I need coffee.
All right, so you grab some coffee from your own rations, and let me check. I'll do a check. Give me a second. Okay, so the coffee brand that you have secured for your rations, it's something that you can use either hot water to field ration. You can either use hot water or milk. In this case, you're using hot water. It's called White Peak Coffee, and it's made in on Mars. There is very cool plantation which is ex-adventurer owned and operated, and the logo is one of the most beautiful, whitest peaks, snowy peaks on Mars. Like there is a giant mountain on Mars, if you know it's a mountain. So that's
Is
the
the
brand
coffee
of coffee.
itself decent?
Oh yes, it's good. I mean, it's
Perfect.
you can buy if you want, you can buy it in big packs, and then grind it yourself. But this is like for a field ration, so it's the same quality. It's still good. It's just in a small package that you just rip it open and water to hot water. So yeah, you go out, you drink the coffee, you go outside, and you join one of the last night patrols. And you roll, of course, you roll D100, and let's
All right. 62.
So you look around and you look around and you look around. The kids tell you about some Wazzy problem, but they claim it's been helped with. And at
Funny,
one
I was
point,
dreaming about Wazzies.
yes, okay. At one point, you see a glow in the sky, and
That looks peculiar.
and then you might assume that that glow is of the same color and the same direction and place where your captain saw it. Um, Even if he didn't tell you about it. That's what you see, and the kids are like looking at it, looking at you, and one of them is like, "Damn, those UGOs are actually real."
What do you know about these UGOs? Are they a common sight here in Short Jerry?
One of the kids. Well, one of our friends, he claimed he saw them, and he told us all about it, and we didn't actually believe him because he didn't have evidence. But yeah, you have to if you want to know more, you have to ask him. Is
And what was
he
this
should
person's name
be.
again?
Yeah, give me a sec. Is Lex? Yeah, Lex. Yeah, name is Lex.
Alright, Lex. Okay, I'm just making a quick note about that. Right. Thank you, little one. Can I pull out my binoculars and take a
Yeah,
look at it?
yeah, you can. And
Wow, the one fucking person in our entire fucking team that has binoculars. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I have
And you
scout
can-
goggles specifically.
yeah, you can take a holo slide with roll a spot check.
Alright. Spot check.
Nice.
And I believe this is a masterwork scout goggles, so that gives me +1 to this. Alright.
Ooh, excellent. So you take an excellent picture, and it's zoomed with high magnification, and is quite. And it stays for a longer period of time. It's like your captain observed it for a minute and some seconds. You observe it for almost like 2 minutes. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. It's just like some ellipsoid shaped light glow, yellowish glow. That's it. It's
Awfully
definitely
strange.
not. Yeah, it's super strange. It's definitely not a spaceship. It's like you can see that it's doesn't have anything, any features, any spaceship features.
Well, at the very least, I have a lead.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
While this is going on, could I try and talk with Lex?
You could,
If I know
but
where
he's
he is.
asleep. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
asleep.
he was on my watch.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
on
okay.
one of the first watches. So
Alright, in that case, I'm going to continue my perimeter scan, and if I don't find anything else, I'm pretty much going to keep that pace until dawn.
basically, the rest of your patrol is uneventful. Um, it's early morning. You see some of the kids and go to the farms, and they begin their chores, cleaning the piggery, putting some of the pig shit in the fertilizer machine, and then activating the program of the fertilizing machine, which has added nutritional supplement of
Nutritional supplements, I like it.
the ex-slaver kind. I mean, it's not a lie. I mean,
I'm good with it. I'm good with it,
nutritional
dude.
supplement.
We
Organic material.
we took traffickers
smell of
and ran
manure
them
in the
through a
morning.
wood chipper and fertilized farms with them. I'm good with that. I like the way that you write, Black Knight.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
I think we're all good with it.
They'll probably use part of it to fertilize some of the potatoes. So
I'm good with it.
extra large potatoes. Yeah.
So I think we're at a good stopping point after this
Yeah,
is the end of
yeah.
this patrol, yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I had a lot more fun. I'm sorry. We got Black Knight going.
the next time you will most probably begin with trying to make some spare parts for the and it will take fix it. So, and then you can probably go outside the village and do shit. Depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Or maybe the pirates will visit you before you visit them.
oh, fuck off. We need to blow them.
No,
fuckers.
we're gonna throw it out. Get a chance.
Well, okay. So we are at that time of the evening where it's time to ask everybody what their favorite part of the evening was, and I think we're gonna start with Tuck because I know he's a little bit more time constrained than the rest of us. Sable, also known as Tuck the Bunny, what was your favorite part of tonight? And then pass it off to whoever you want to pass it off to after that.
I believe the chain of puns we did, and then also randomly, having wasting one of my crits on what is essentially a space rat.
He looks
And it was
Dangerous space rat.
2 6s too. I rolled high on both damage rolls.
Those space rats deserved it.
oh my god.
All right, and I'll toss it to Trippy Soul this time. See you guys later.
Later,
Yeah,
man. Have a good night.
Bye, Sable.
Bye.
I'm happy Roro finally got to be able to toss a grenade, you know. The grenade launcher is one thing, so that was pretty satisfying getting that first kill. I think it blew up a pirate's head when I did that first one with the grenade launcher, but doing this one was a little bit funnier. But I wasted a one-liner. You know, Roro could have totally said, "Eat this," and tossed out a grenade. And, yeah, so missed opportunity there.
You totally
But other
could
than
have,
that, very satisfying being able to use a grenade finally. So, Otherd, what was your favorite point?
The Wazi Crusade was probably my favorite part.
Crusade.
the Great Wazi Crusade. Oh my god.
Termination.
I loved hearing Black Knight's description of how all of the Wazis just started playing around with the grenade, having fun with it, trying to eat on it, and eventually just kicking it to the side while more swarm in, and then all of a sudden, then it detonates.
You know what that reminded me of? Like, and why I was, and part of the reason I was laughing. So, do you guys remember that scene from The Mummy, the Mummy Returns, where Brendan Fraser throws the stick of dynamite to the pygmy mummies and they start fighting over it? So you guys are, and then the stick of dynamite blows up. Yeah, it was a dynamite. Oh man, that's what that reminded me of, and I could not stop laughing.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
good.
just remembered it.
I was first thinking, like, what would Roro do? You think he'd like, pull out the rifle and shoot it? No, no, he's
No,
gonna.
Roro. Dude, and you know when I
God.
was like Roro throws the grenade, I know you said he threw the grenade, but I'm like Roro just like underhanded that, soft rolled it right there, and just waited. Like, that
Watch,
just-
he's standing there with a smile on his face.
There's another part. Roro where you just all of a sudden say, "It's all just a dream."
it's all just.
Yeah, that's
It's so
what
much
it
fun
was.
playing around that.
Keep dreaming, keep sleeping. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god.
That was great.
Session.
Also, just a shout out to the chat for that. That was wonderful seeing the reactions to that.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, the
chat has
chat-
been great
Yeah,
tonight,
chat. Love the
man.
chat.
That is full of people.
Love it.
That's yeah.
Oh man.
All right,
I
will,
think
I will hand it over to you, Royce.
Oh. Honestly, I think you guys, I think all of you guys actually covered my favorite moments, believe it or not. Like I enjoyed, I will say this, I enjoyed the gameplay of tonight being on patrol and just sitting there and having a serene conversation a lot more than I thought I would. Being a new tabletop player. That was really, really fun sitting down with the kid, the children who are soldiers for this town and hearing how they're having fun and connecting with them. That was really fun. But Roro throwing that grenade and then the Wazies fighting over it. And then Sable doing just an insane crit on,
Yeah.
on the fucking last one. That was nuts, man. That was nuts.
he
and then-
secured the victory.
I know.
In the crusade against the Wazis.
Yeah, that was nuts. I definitely think that was a really good end to the first day. I mean, man, it's been a hell of a first day. Like we landed, we got ambushed, we killed the ambushers, we then warned people about another ambush and they destroyed them. We rode to the town. We found bombs. We discovered stealth people. We found a hidden missile silo that we didn't know about. We thwarted pirates. Like, we're discovering where crash landed old spaceships are. Like, that's a hell of a first day.
There's aliens, dude. There's
Got
aliens.
some good manure too.
Right, yeah, we got some fantastic fertilizer. We took slavers, threw them into a wood chipper, and just sprayed the fields. That's
I'll
just...
tell you what quality the fertilizer is. Because there is a person who actually
oh man,
goes there and then punches in the program of the automatic device that makes the fertilizer. That's almost like natural 20 and 19. So it's of pristine quality. This
Nice.
fertilizer, it's
that
so
is
good.
some
And
Great
good
harvest.
spacer mulch. Great spacer flavor mulch. Yeah.
it's like the potatoes will love it. The potatoes will yes, give me more.
That's awesome. Black Knight,
Okay,
I will pass it to you. What was your favorite part of tonight?
I mean, it's like a lot of the stuff, especially when I finally got to roll that percentage. So the UGOs.
Oh, that's great.
Oh boy, but
Just now.
but the what tops it is the your new and improved special skill.
Oh God, yeah, shenanigans.
The shenanigans.
Okay, I take it
is-
back. That's my favorite part of tonight. I fucking
Yeah,
forgot about
kill
that.
tonight.
Yeah, shenanigans.
It's a
Kill.
Oh my god. Oh,
Nonsense.
dude.
I'll have to
Man,
think
that
of.
sucks. Now we love
I think
Pete.
you, the attribute which should affect this, because this is like like a sixth sense of the captain.
Mhm.
Should not be wisdom or intelligence. It should be charisma.
Oh, I could see
Charisma.
it. So I just kind of read the room, and I'm like, "You motherfuckers did some
Yeah,
shit, didn't you?"
you're
Yes.
doing something. You.
Oi, what the fuck were you guys doing last night? Nothing.
Nothing.
Bullshit.
Nothing.
What did you blow up?
There's a
Nothing.
fucking grenade crater
Nothing.
over there. The kids are talking about some fucking rats that you blew up, you little bastards. And I fucking told you not to blow up anything. Like, obviously. But yeah, no, that's great.
No, it wasn't a dream.
It wasn't a dream. It wasn't. Oh, they're just stares solemnly. It wasn't a dream.
I shouldn't be surprised.
What did you do? What did you do with? Where is your grenade? No.
Coffee.
I
No,
forgot
minus
about
one.
it.
Everything is fine. It's like it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, God, that was
No,
great.
because I took one off my belt, so there's clearly like a missing grenade.
Yeah, there's just a missing.
Yep,
Like, wait,
that's a fact.
Like, so
Wait,
do I have
where'd it
to
go?
roll? So I would say this. So if
If you
it's a
notice it.
charisma check. Okay. So I'm gonna, I will put, and Black Knight, see if you agree with me, for shenanigans, right? Because, like, to notice the missing, like, grenade belt, right? I don't think it's just a charisma thing. I think it's a
No.
perception check first, and if I roll high enough in a perception check, it triggers shenanigans, and then I can roll a charisma check. So it's a two-part
Yeah.
roll to figure out if my crew actually
would
did
be.
some...
Yeah, it would be if you want like an additional bonus, circumstance bonus or something else. Like you could do it with roleplay,
Gotcha.
and you'll get bonus experience. But yeah, you're right. You first have to notice that
Yeah.
something is off. It's like, hey, wait a minute, where's your grenade? Like you had 6 before, now you have 5. Fucker, what's like? What,
Yeah.
what did you destroy? What did you blow up?
Yeah, what have you been...
And Roro is like, nothing. It's like, no, it's you're just imagining things.
It was all...
I heard a
Roro,
noise.
it was all a dream. The fuck it was.
It was all there.
You little bastard, it's not a fucking dream.
Of course,
That's gonna be great.
you're free to I'm not going to make it such a like that you have to spend your skill points on that. I'll think of something, but let's say if our viewers pull some drawings and stuff, I will give you extra points in it.
Sweet. You guys heard it. So if you guys send in fan art of Elugene Olgan, the Dezentari captain, he will give me points in my shenanigans to better decipher the shenanigans of my crew. And I believe we talked about this earlier. If you guys do fan art of any of the crew members here, of Othard, the biker, the biker Asgardian, or Roro, the Grenader hamster, or Tuck, the specialist bunny, if you do any of that, I believe if we get fan art for any of our characters, Black Knight, I think that you agreed a few streams back we could get a hero coin from that.
Yep.
And that way, if we have a bad roll, you guys sending in fan art can actually help us out to re-roll and get more hero points. So Never forget that fan art is absolutely awesome. I will fucking accept a stick figure fan art at this point of my character.
And Snow is like, dang it, I now have to make drugs.
I know, I see her. She's down there. It's great.
Oh
man,
so guys, this is I'll give you the roleplay experience later, and just a reminder that you can use this salvage to build all sorts of shit.
Well, we're gonna have to talk about this throughout the week.
Yeah, we got a lot to digest.
Yeah.
But gentlemen, I do have the guns of the IMS StarShatter playing, which means it is that time, and what an absolutely fantastic time it has been.
An explosive time.
An explosive time.
Very explosive.
Yes. One might say I am in fact tuckered out.
I think that gag's tuckered out.
My shenanigans on high alert.
Your shenanigans, yeah. Yeah, now. Oh, man. Thank you all so much for being here on the StarShatter Tabletop RPG, guys. It has been fantastic. And as Captain Eugene Ogan, I wish all of you a happy week, and we will see you all next time. Cheers, everybody. Oh wait, before I go, I did forget to say that. I said I would do this at the end, and I totally forgot. But Wrangler, for 4:20 at the beginning of the stream, said game on. Thank you so much for the super chat, Wrangler. Oh, and guys, 11 a.m. Central tomorrow, Sunday Coffee. Be there.